My name is David Ruben Piqtoukun. I'm a sculptor living in Belleville, Ontario, in southern Ontario. I have just recently finished a 2-year project. It's a commission for a Dr. A.B. Kleifoth, he's based out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And we came up with the idea 2 years back, came up with the images, and just last week we officially finished it. And today we're going to document it a little bit, videotape it, and I'll be able to explain the contents of these images. First of all, you'll be seeing the moon, which is suspended on a solid metal stand. The moon is, the height of the whole structure is 7 feet high, and the moon is 12 inches wide, 3 inches thick, and and the composition is, like I said, 7 feet high, approximately 4 feet wide, and 8 feet in length. So you can see the stairway to the moon. That's why this concept is called Escape to the Moon. The people are going to walk to the moon for a start, and I'll give you an image of a year, maybe 2,500 years later, and people are the reason why the people are walking to the moon is they're escaping to the moon, because the planet Earth it's impossible to live on the planet Earth because everything is toxic. There's no water, no air, and all the animals and people are dying. So this scenario is they escape to the moon and colonize the moon. And that central image, which is right at the base of the steps of the ladder, it's a shaman who's taking responsibility of all the people, all the images that you see in here, and he's traveling with his wife, which is right here, a wife with 2 children, and their object is to colonize the moon and outer limits. It started off with a dog. Okay, we have the dog. You mentioned his dog's name was Lucky. Okay, Lucky is the central image of, Lucky is the big, it's made of serpentine, and it took forever to get the serpentine, but it became, the image itself has become a very powerful looking dog, a constant companion. And they have to travel with their food supply, which are these here. For instance, they're flounders. They recreate really fast, so they have a constant supply of food for their walking on this journey. We got the caribou. This little image is the caribou male, and the female, and the young caribou. And these here, there's a little chick. They're called ground squirrels. They multiply very fast. Then we got the caribou. We got the polar bear. We got the seal in the corner, and there's a traditional a dog sled for people to move people around, but in the future, these images will all disappear also, because in that future the technology of travel is way beyond our concept, and the problem with interplanetary travel is how do they survive? How do they adapt to stay alive? And the shaman himself will help people out in that respect. And this is the course of this composition. And Dr. A.B. Kleifoth has been is very excited right from the start, and 2 years later, he's still excited, and he hasn't seen the physical work yet, but very soon that he will, and hopefully when he sees it all in one sitting, he'll appreciate the concept much better. A.B. Kleifoth is someone we call the keeper of the future, and this here is the future. And people have to survive in a different environment and succeed in surviving beyond the limits of the earth and into the cosmos. But the first stop is the moon, which is up there, and from there they have to adapt and be very, very smart. They have the smarts and they have the knowledge to stay alive. But I really appreciate Dr. A.B. Kleifoth's confidence in me to actually create this work over its development. Thank you.